make it a brighter place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line.
Hi everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings. That is my website, and I'm so sorry about the lighting, you guys. We have a storm coming in, but the sun is peeking right through the clouds, right through this huge window I have. So there's light, there's no light. So I wanted to share with you guys, today is Monday. Typically I share a card with you guys, but I am done making Christmas cards, and I'm not quite ready to make cards with the new products from the Occasions catalog. I just got my big pre-order, and I will be sharing that with you guys soon, probably this next week. So I'm not quite ready to start making cards with that stuff yet, but I do have some new products we're going to look at and I'm going to use. And then I have these photos of Violet. It's of her birthday. So there's 2 pictures of her opening a card, 2 pictures of her with cupcakes, and then there's these 3 pictures of her at school. So I wanted to get these. They've been sitting on my desk, and I've been wanting to get them into her album, but I just haven't had time. So I thought it would be a good time today to share with you guys this new paper, and this is in the Occasions catalog, which is coming up. And I wanted to share this with you guys, and I wanted to share with you guys that it's really simple to use any designer paper you have to make a Project Life layout. So I have this designer paper, and then I have a page protector, and this has 2 4x6 photos here, 1 in the middle, and then 2 4x6 photos down below, and then it'll be front and back. So this paper right here, this is really amazing that Stampin' Up! Did this. This is called It's My Party, and you can see it's a big stack. It's like one of our designer packs that go with our color family. Let me show you guys those. I have this whole container right here, and these are all the packs that go with our different color families. So this is the In Colors for 2014 and through 2016, and you can see it's a huge stack of paper, and I love these packs because they're really easy to pair with a lot of different things. You can pair them with other designer paper, you can pair it with just cardstock. So it makes it really nice to have that big chunk of paper, because then you don't only have 2 designs of this. So if you're doing a larger project, if you're making boxes, if you're doing a traditional page, having those big stacks makes it really nice because you have multiple designs. So Stampin' Up! Did this fabulous thing where they took this birthday paper, which is beautiful, and they put it in a big stack. So this is going to be $26 in the annual catalog, but it has 48 sheets of paper. So it's fabulous. And this paper is beautiful, you guys. I love this. All the birthday candles. But then look at the stars. It's so... I just think it's beautiful. And then this doesn't scream birthday. You can use it for birthday, but you can also use it for other occasions, and so I really love that. My favorite is this design, this birthday balloon design, this confetti design, and then this candle design. So beautiful, right? So what I want to do today is I'm going to go ahead and use this paper to create a layout for Violet for her birthday. And it's just going to be a front and back layout. And then I'm going to use this designer paper. So I'm going to let the camera roll. I have no clue what I'm doing. I know I'm using this paper. And so I just thought I would let you guys see my process. It's going to be a little bit hard to see this page protector, but you guys, once the paper and the photos get in, you guys will get the idea of what's happening. I'm going to speed this up and let you guys hang out with me. Okay, you guys, so far what I've done is I've put photos in the front. I'm going to do designer paper here and some kind of title right there. So I kept that in mind. I wanted a photo that was, the focus of it was her. So I picked this photo. Now I have this photo as well, but now I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. So now I have a 4x6 slot and then two 3x4 slots. Then I put these two photos down here, and this is of her opening a card, and then she gave Kayla a big hug after she opened it. So that was what happened at home. I have those photos in, and then I flipped over my page, and this is what happened at her school. So this was her in her class as she was coming out of her class, and then these two photos these were taken when we were eating the cookies that I had brought, and then her class is singing happy birthday to her. So Violet is autistic. She was diagnosed with autism last year, and she doesn't like loud noises. She doesn't like loud sounds, and she doesn't like a lot of people talking at her at once. It overwhelms her, and so they were all singing happy birthday to her, and she put her hood over her head, and she put her hands over her ears. So now with this photo particularly, I just want to say the reason that I took it is because of what I just explained to you guys. This is very typical of Violet, and I knew right away when they started to sing happy birthday that she wasn't really gonna like it or care for it. Like, they could have totally skipped it and it would have been fine with her. But I just want to share that memory with her, that that's why she's doing that, and it's just something I knew right away she would do. It's part of her personality and who she is. So now I'm going to take the designer paper, and I really love the balloon. Oh, I actually really love this. I think this one, because I can layer. So I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to cut some of it up, and then we're going to use it on some of the layout. All right, so all I've done is I've taken my deco labels. I've cut this out of a coordinating color, which is Sahara sand, and then I also have this balloon. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but I just cut it out because I had that piece of paper and it fit. So I want to go ahead and stamp this. I need a bigger one. Okay. Okay, so I want to stamp this onto this image. I had to cut a larger one because this one was too small, but I'm going to go ahead and hang on to that because I might be able to use it. So I'm going to stamp this in Melon Mambo. Okay, so we have this. So now let's see if it's going to fit in the cart, in the pocket. And this one actually does, because these pockets are it has a little bit of wiggle room. So if it didn't, if this was really snug in the pocket, all I do is take some Scotch tape. I can do it. It'll be fine. I just take a little bit of Scotch tape. I put it right over the ribbon at the very end, just a little tiny bit. Press it down, and then when it goes into the pocket, that tape protects the ribbon from snagging and not being able to fit. So we have this part done. Now we can move on to this part. And here, I really feel like I would like that to be a place where I could journal. And so I just want a solid card right here, because then I will take my computer, I will print up my journaling, and then I will stick it in right on top there. So now I would just like a couple filler cards right here where maybe I could put a balloon, or maybe this would fit into a pocket. So I will just look through. Again, the great thing is all of this coordinates. So I'm not going to have a hard time finding a page or a color that's going to match this or coordinate with it. So I probably want something like stripes. That would be pretty. Okay, so this side is going to be a journaling spot because, again, I want to tell that story of why she's covering her face and her head. So I'll journal here. Again, I'll do my typing. Typically, if I'm using designer paper like this, I just go ahead and do the journaling on my computer, print it out on Whisper White cardstock, and then attach it. And then that way I don't have to try to figure it out. So I can do that. And then right here, I want to go ahead and do a filler card. And so I want to pick a design. Now I've picked that blue. So I was kind of thinking about going with this piece right here. Alright guys, I went crazy with the die cutting. I used the balloon framelits and I cut out a bunch of pieces. And then I also changed the designer paper here in the middle. I just felt like it was too busy and I couldn't find the right balance with the pattern paper. So I changed this middle piece to this balloon piece, and then the confetti pieces are on the end. And then again, I'm going to journal on here. So I thought that this banner would look so cute, like on the corner there. And then I cut out 2 pink balloons. I was thinking about doing this, but I also cut out a black one. So then I have some bows. So I actually think that that looks pretty cute. And I might just go cut one more black bow and then put the balloons on here like this. But I'm not sure with the bow if you can tell it's a balloon. So then I have some pink banners for the other side. So let's attach this. Hi guys, I realized that I forgot to show you how it turned out while I was editing, so I really quickly ran down to my office and got Violet's album out to show you guys. So I'm sorry about this first little part. I'm just trying to get my lighting right so I can share with you guys. And then this is her album right here, and I don't have an actual physical album for her yet. I just have to get one. But you can see right here, I've just inserted the layout right into her November spread, and I share that with you guys here in just a second. But you can see right here that I've just added it in, and then right up here in the corner, I use one of the banners and then some enamel dots. And then on the 3x4 cards, I use the balloons, and I went ahead and cut those in pink in Melon Mambo, and then I embossed them. And then I didn't do any strings to them. And then the very middle designer piece of paper, I switched out because I felt like it was clashing and it just wasn't working. So right here, I'm just showing you that this is right in the middle of November. And it looks kind of weird because I did her November layout in like fall colors and Thanksgiving. And then I have her birthday layout right here in the middle. So that's the part I stamped on, and then I used 2 of the other banners with enamel dots right there in the front, and then I'll add my journaling. So I'm sorry you guys that happened, but I wanted to make sure you saw the finished product. And then I have a couple other Project Life videos for you here. I have another Project Life layout that I did just using designer paper. So that's a great option, just to use your designer paper to do some of these special layouts. I did a Christmas layout there, and you can check that out. And then the other video I have for you guys is a video that I did talking about journaling on your computer. I know a lot of the times people talk about, and even I talk about, how important it is to get your handwriting in your Project Life album. But if you're somebody that does not like your handwriting and you're more comfortable doing your journaling on the computer, then I really encourage you to do that. And I have a video. I'm actually going to link that to the blog post that I did because I share a lot of information in that blog post for you guys. So I'm totally giving you permission to go ahead and do that journaling on your computer if you're more comfortable. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I will be back next week and I will be starting my Project Life series so that we can get started in setting those goals for 2016. So thanks guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will talk to you guys next week.